third question was wearing the trousers under the ankles. Is it a minor sin or is it a major sin? Now, the most authentic opinion is that it varies. But in both cases, it is a major sin. Why does it vary? First of all, because the Prophet ﷺ prohibited it. But in some hadiths, he tells us that the punishment is that Allah torments the area that exceeds the ankles in hell. This is the only punishment. In other hadiths, the Prophet says, Allah does not look at a person who drags his garments below the ankles in pride. And in a third and crystal clear hadith, the Prophet places four punishment. That three, Allah Azza wa Jal will not look at them, will not purify them, will not have mercy on them, and Allah would give them strong or severe torment in hellfire. So the Prophet mentioned the first one, or the first category, is al-musbil. So the scholars compared apple to apple and said that the difference in torment and punishment cannot be on the same sin. If you add to that the hadith of Abu Bakr, may Allah be pleased with him, when he heard this hadith, and he said, "O Prophet of Allah, I'm a thin man, I'm a skinny person, and I try my level best to get my izar and tie it well, but one side of it may get loose and it would go below my ankles." So the Prophet said, "You are not one of them." So if you look at all of these hadiths, you know, first, if a person does not have any pride in his heart, the amount between his ankle and what is below it will be tormented in hell. And this is not something easy. The Prophet told us that the easiest person to be tormented in hell, the easiest of all punishment in hell, is a man that a stone of fire is placed in his sandals. The heat of this stone of fire makes his brain boils. So you can imagine what happens to the rest of his body just because of this stone of fire. So if this is the least of punishment, you can do the math. However, if you drag it out of pride, out of arrogance, and most of people, when they go to the tailor to have him make their thobes or qamis or shirwal or whatever, trousers or whatever, they insist that, no, prolong it more. And they know that they're wrong, because when they come to prayer, they fold their trousers. So they are doing it out of pride. And if you claim that you're not doing it out of pride like Abu Bakr, may Allah be pleased with him, Abu Bakr had someone to give him the green light, someone to judge his heart. And he says, you're not one of them. And that was the Prophet ﷺ. You and I don't have this privilege. We don't have anyone to testify for us other than our actions. And therefore, this is a major sin indeed, but it varies whether it is extremely major with 4 types of punishments on the Day of Judgment, or one punishment which is whatever is below the ankle is in hell.